Continuando. Vicente Jacob, ilha. Garrafa de café. Pegar a parte manuscrita. Lá que houve uma motosserra. A noite havia sido uma série de situações desesperadoras. Eu estava exausto e senti como se meu corpo tivesse mastigado e cuspido. A lanterna pesava em minha mão e cada disparo da arma lançava um choro em meu braço. Mas eu finalmente saí da floresta e a coisa estava melhorando. Foi quando eu vi a motosserra. Pegar rifle de caça. Fazerem.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
As pela floresta. Sinalizador. Missão de Ripley. Missão de Bob. Fazer aí. Fazerem. Qual é o torto boinho? Missão te envolve. Pegar parte manuscrito. Policiais na ação de extração de madeira. A ação de extração de madeira estava um cão. O escritório modular foi lançado penhasco abaixo. O policial Dortro saiu agitado dos escombros, respirando fundo devido ao esforço. Entre aspas, não tem ninguém ali. Que estranho. Não acho que é estranho. ententeado, murigan, bufu, entre aspas, bem, sempre é estranho, torto. É só questão de saber qual é a estranheza de hoje. Gozarei. Escutar. Pegar baixo manuscrito. Em Ethelwatch. Quando o pai viu a escuridão atacar o centro visitante, ele começou a acreditar. Os homens nos quais ao ter atirado não eram apenas moradores excêntricos. De alguma forma, o mundo mudará, como se houvesse trocado de canal sem avisar. Você acha que está assistindo a uma série de comédia, mas na verdade é um programa de terror. Quando os pássaros atacaram o chalé, o bairro não ficou surpreso, apenas apavorado. Finalizador. Garrafa de café. Subir a escada aí. Eu de casa. Já te envolve, filho. Abrir. Filha Carolina. Inicial de envolve. Tá cheio.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Pronto para a PR.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Garrafa de café. Vou abrir esse aí. Inicial de envolve. Filha.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Rapaz
I
manuscrito.
had to find the key to the garage.
Karen atira e Ioak.
The FBI agent's command
As ordens do agente do FBI me fizeram parar subitamente. Eu pensei em me render. Tudo estava dando errado mesmo. Eu poderia desistir, deixar nas mãos de outra pessoa. Mas pareceu errado. Chamo isso de instinto. Sua postura, a forma como ele segurava a arma, ele não era amigável. Com disparos zumbindo em meus ouvidos, eu me joguei pelo buraco na cerca e me lancei à escuridão.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
Barulhei.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
Agachar a garagem.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Trancar. Dirigir. Tem instrução aqui, ó. Procure para identificar seu herói. Você pode alterar o conteúdo até a opção do menu.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Finalizador. História finalizador. História finalizador.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Ilha. Então, história finalizadora. Finalizador. Derrote pássaro.
Al, make them go away, please! Hey, Al.
Filho Carlino.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Fim do episódio 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episódio 3. Resgate.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Siga Hantops.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The scratching hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Fale com Rose. Bater.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Saiu do trailer.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Abaixo manuscrito. Top chama a polícia.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose.
Seu Randolph gostava de Rose, do seu pequeno sorriso, de como ela era doce apesar de a vida ter se empenhado em torná-la uma pessoa amargurada. Não era da conta dele que ela vazia no trailer, mas aquele estranho escritor e um compasso espertalhão não causaram uma boa impressão. Ele estava lá há muito tempo e já havia passado a hora em que ela costumava dormir. Ele pegou o telefone e ligou para a delegacia. Vai até o carro.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure you will walk away? Why did you love deception? Love me this way.
De café.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it. I'll have you shot if you let him get away.
Fuja da polícia.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Where did he go? Fan out! Wait! Wait! I don't dare! God damn it! Where did he go? He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Rapaz manuscrito. A presença obscura dorme.
For decades, the
Por
darkness that
décadas,
wore Barbara
a
Jacker's
escuridão
skin
que vestia a
slept
pele
fully
de
in the dark
Barbara
place that was
Chaga
its home
dormiu
and prison.
inquietamente no lugar
It dreamed of its
obscuro
nights of
que era
pride
seu
and
lar
oh,
e
its
prisão.
pride had called it
Estava
from the depths
faminta
into
em
the
agonia.
terror
Ela
tasted
sonhava
power
com as
free.
noites de glória em que as
The
palavras do
rockstars had stirred
escritor
from the deep
as
sleep the
invocavam
had sunk it
das
back to him.
profundezas e lhe davam uma morte
But since the
prévia
writer
e
on the
terrível
ferry,
de poder e liberdade. A estrela do rock avisera se referirá no sono profundo que o poeta lhe infligirá no vinho. Quando percebeu que o escritor estava na balsa, ela abriu os olhos.
Search the area! Stay sharp! This way! Over here!
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Usar instrução aqui, ó.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But anyway, hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Cápsula de café. Tem outra aí.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
What's that aí?
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
A estação de rádio.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Through o portão. Água de café. Usar.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Instrução em controlar o holofote e intensificar. Ligar de novo. Tem que ser rápido. Ok, deixei mais aviso. Pela lanterna.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Pega a granada de atordoamento.
I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Pressione para arremessar uma granada de atordoamento. Granada de atordoamento.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Ilha. Pegar parte do manuscrito. Hoje tocado pela presença obscura. Sob a influência da presença obscura, hoje se perderá em um sonho em que tudo era desenhado em tons de preto e cinza. A então prometera que tudo seu desejo se realizaria. Ela seria a musa de Alan Watt. Sorria tanto que seu rosto doía. Ela colocou um fio inteiro de sonífero no café. Por dentro, ela gritava apavorada. Abrir. 3 sinalizador, pistola sinalizadora, munição pistola sinalizadora, pira alcalina. Iniciar.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure that you will walk away?
Carro de café.
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know, and I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Rapaz manuscrito. Nós na estação de rádio.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around.
Observou a floresta sobre pela chadeira quebrada do estude. Ele se virou e começou a caminhar, mas a mãe o segurou pelo braço. Entre as rapaz, você quase atirou em mim. Não é certo atirar na pessoa assim. Qual é o seu problema? Fecha entre as. Gale se desvencilhou e saiu. Seu rosto ardia de raiva e humilhação. Sincronizador. E aí? Passarei. Eu peguei revólver.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Escopeta, escopeta. Filha Kalina, isso te prove. Passarem. Chave de café. Capaz de manuscrito. Sarah desconfia de Darktanskaren. Sarah confiava em seu instinto, e ele disse que o agente Darktanskaren era um palavrão. Havia algo de errado com ele, e não era apenas um cheiro de bebida parada. Era a forma como ele mostrava seu distintivo. Abusava da sua posição, como ele a encarava quando queria resposta. Onde estava Arawak? Que conversa era aquela sobre o acidente? Onde estava a esposa? e, sobretudo, por que ela deixou-o aqui. Ele não respondia às perguntas dela. Entre aspas, assunto federal era tudo o que ele dizia. Abrir, munição de revólver, munição de escopeta, pilha alcalina.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful and cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Passarem para a estação de trem. Pegar a parte manuscrita. Placa atacada por objeto possuído. O tubo se soltou da estrutura de aço da ponte, envolto na escuridão. Ele flutuava e se contorcia. Por um momento, eu não entendi o que estava vendo. O objeto pesado se lançou até mim com uma força tremenda. Eu me joguei para longe, mas foi por pouco. Quando apontei minha lanterna para o tubo, ele estremeceu com uma fúria sombria antes de me atacar novamente. Já te envolve. Já tá cheio. Abrir. 2 sinalizadoras. 3 sinalizadores. Então, pistola sinalizadora. Pilha. O limite. Munição de escopeta. Pilha. Passando aí.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Escada.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. and it was taking over everything in its path.
É a parte manuscrito. Aqui a presença obscura na pousada. Fechei a porta em sua cara, preço sócio. Ele ordenou que eu abrisse, como esperado. O palavrão realmente achou que eu obedeceria. E eu já não sentia mais compaixão nem culpa. Não em se tratando dele. Parei para poder contemplar o seu grito. Após que acabei sorrindo. Eu só tinha tempo para isso. A presença obscura estava atento no chalé comigo.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Segure para trocar para a lanterna resistente. Ilha. Abrir. Ilha. Missão escopeta. Missão de avó. Tá no limite, tá cheio. Garrafa de café. Sonorizador. Usar. Sorry. contra o veículo. Sinalizador. Hidrocalina. Precisa de revólver. Tá cheio. Pegar.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Capaz de manuscrito. Foi atacado pela presença obscura. A escuridão veio em minha direção, sugando tudo que estava solto no chão para sua profundeza, puxando minha roupa. Vi o sinalizador que o sequestrador deixara cair, e eu me lancei até ele e percebi que meus pés já não tocavam o chão. A escuridão me abraçou com a força de um tornado. De alguma forma, eu consegui acender o sinalizador. A escuridão rugiu e me atirou para longe. Eu caí em direção às águas escuras do lago abaixo. Abrir. Pegar 3 sinalizadores. Munição de revólver. Pilha. Três sinalizadores. Munição de revólver. Pilha. Tá cheio. Três sinalizadores. O resto tá cheio. Sete revólver. Tá cheio mesmo. Tô passando. Usar. Filha Carlinho. Tá cheio também. Garrafa de café. Usar.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Olha a mina de carvão. Dirigir.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Uma escada pra subir. Legal.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Dirigir. Legal.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Dirigir. Acho de manuscrito. Morte na pausa. Cada morte, observar o escritor na pausa havia sido decepcionante. Seu chefe esperava que parecesse alguém especial, mas Morte não ficou impressionado. Ele deu uma boa olhada na esposa e gostou do que viu. Morte fantasiava com a ideia de provocar uma briga com o Ark, mas isso não chegou a acontecer. Ele ainda teria a chance de ver do que o escritor era capaz. Foi uma promessa feita a ele. Fazerem.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
E, apesar de ter sido um negócio lucrativo no início, a mineradora entrou em decadência constante ao longo do século XX. O veio era abundante, mas de difícil acesso, e a atividade vulcânica na área tornava o poço das minas especialmente perigoso. Página do manuscrito. Sarah na estação de rádio. Com a saída de Neste e a polícia noturna sobrando pela janela quebrada do estúdio, Mary olhou para Sarah. A xerife desviou o olhar. Mary mal podia conter sua raiva e sua voz estava tremula. Entre aspas, aquele rapaz bebe mais do que pensa. Espero que saiba o que está fazendo, Sarah. Ele tem um olhar doentio. Acredito no que estou dizendo. Ele quer o Ark por algum motivo. E não é para nada bom. Fecha entre aspas. Em 1970, uma erupção vulcânica de magnitude relativamente baixa sob Caldro Lake provocou o colapso ou alagamento da maioria dos túneis das minas. 32 mineradores perderam a vida no testado, e toda a mineração na área de Plataforma foi encerrada. Agora, muitas das construções que restaram foram tombadas como patrimônio histórico.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him! I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Sinalizador, pilha alcalino, tá cheio. Cabo de café. Usar. Caixa de manuscrito. Thomas Zane apaixonado por Barbara Sake.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara
Quando
Jack,
Thomas
it
Zane
happened
se apaixonou
fast.
por
She
Barbara
was young,
Sake,
vibrant,
foi
and
rápido.
beautiful, full of
Ela era
life.
jovem,
He had
alegre,
never been a very
plena
happy
e cheia de
man,
vida.
and without
Ele
any
nunca
single
havia
effort,
sido
she
um homem
had changed
feliz.
all that.
E sem
Zane
nenhum
felt good
esforço,
for the first
ela
time in
pareceu
his life.
mudar tudo aquilo.
Everything she did was another piece
Zane
of
se
the
sentiu
jigsaw
bem pela
puzzle he
primeira
hadn't
vez
even
na
known he'd
vida.
been missing.
Tudo que ela fazia
Best of
era
all,
como outra
she made
peça
the
do
words
quebra-cabeça,
flow,
que ele
strong,
nem
sharp.
sabia o que estava
She was his
faltando.
muse.
E acima de tudo, ela fazia as palavras fluir, forte e penetrante. Ela era a sua musa. Foi almirante mais pique. Devolve. O Jogo tá cheio. Canal de atordoamento. Primeira escada aí. Abre aí.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Ixi. Desliga a energia. Sinalizador, munição, sinalizadora. Desligar. Pô, sério, hein? Então tinha fome, pilha. Ele é alcalina, serenizador, já te revolve. Passarinho. Aconteceu aqui. Vou passar aí. Cabo de café. Arte manuscrito. Arque tocado pela presença obscura. Algum do possuído conservava eco de sua identidade passada, mas era apenas o reflexo de algo que já havia morrido. Só restava apenas a carcaça, coberta e repleta de escuridão. Na maioria dos casos, essa marionete bastava para os planos da presença obscura, mas para o caso mais complexo, como o do escritor, a situação era diferente. Ela precisava de sua mente. Em vez de possuí-lo por completo, ela simplesmente o tocou. semáforo. Não de revólver. Tá cheio. Ilha. Tá cheio também. Abrir. Usar.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Granada de atordoamento. Fazer aí. Parte manuscrito. Arquivar na cela. Eu observei pela barra da cela. Ela estava atrás de mim, cavaleando. Parecia tão doente quanto eu. O agente Natankari estava do outro lado com a xerife por aqui. O Natankari segurava uma pilha debaixo do manuscrito. Ao se gabar, parecia enlouquecido. Bom, agora eu te peguei. Calmado. Tá tudo aqui. Todas as provas, incluindo conspiração para matar um agente federal. Fecha entre aspas. Torce no extrator, granada de atordoamento, munição de pistola, granada de atordoamento. Garrafa de café. Procedem. Abrir, munição de alcoolis, alcalina. Tá cheio. Munição de escopeta. De alcalina, tá cheio também.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pegar. Cura para trocar escopeta por arte. Legal. Qual a senhora aí?